river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Out here, obviously, to ask for a ceasefire. I thought it was nice that it was a child-focused event. I know that sometimes people feel like afraid of pro-Palestine people, so I thought that maybe an event full of children would look friendlier.
Right.
And also for my daughter, who I've brought to many of these protests, I wanted her to see other children who are trying to learn about things that are happening in a sort of child-digestible way, and just know in the future that that her family was trying to do the bare minimum to speak out in this horrific historic moment.
And now I know we're going to be marching over to Schumer's house.
Yeah.
What would be your message to Schumer?
My message to Schumer would be that it's never too late to change course. And I think MLK said something like, never assume that people cannot come to your side. And if he were to change course, which I don't think is going to happen in this lifetime, but if he were to change course, I think it would be shocking in such a great way and inspire leadership from others, because he does, I think, care about human beings on so many domestic issues. So it's really terrible. Schumer and people like him think that standing by militarism and violence is pro-Jewish in any way, because it's not. And that would be my message to Senator Schumer.
And how do you feel this next coming election is going to be?
You know, I really wish that a new third party would step up, because I think that we have never seen a moment that I'm aware of in my lifetime where both parties are so out of touch with so many of their voters, and even the front-running candidates for both parties are so unappealing to so many of their voters. I do feel like we have, on the one hand, leftists who are really good at explaining what's wrong, but we need somebody to step up and say, this is how we can get rid of weapons profiteering, we can stop doing what the United States is doing in all kinds of situations around the world where we're putting profits above people. And there must be a way to invest in climate science aware policies and not weapons, and also serve Americans without being so inhumane to the rest of the world. And I'm looking for the leadership who can get people from both parties behind some kind of a new movement for a different direction, because our current two parties are not leading us anywhere reasonable. You look at the debates and it's like 20th century type of dialogue that doesn't fit 21st century reality. So yes, honestly, I will probably, actually no, since I live in New York State, I don't have to vote for Joe Biden. I voted for Jill Stein in 2016 because I live in New York State. I don't have to vote for Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden. But if you live in a swing state, I think people should put realism first, but the goal is support and help bring in new candidates so that we're not left with these lesser of evil choices every time.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
I'm here to stand with Palestine, me and my son. I explained to him what's going on, the killing of the children that needs to stop now. I'm Lebanese. My son is half Lebanese. We've lived through Israeli aggressions and bombardments before, and Palestine is all of us.
My mom showed me a lot of things that people posted on social media about all the bombing and all the people that were getting killed in Palestine.
Especially the children.
What would be your message to the kids in Gaza?
They're actually don't know. Ask her.
And how about you? How do you feel seeing these images come out?
I mean, these images are really nothing new. There have been images of children dying under Israeli and American bombs my whole life, and something has to. I mean, something has to change. The killing has to stop. It's not okay that these are normalized images and normalized realities. I mean, they're more than images, right? And I was a child in war, and I know exactly the terror that children feel. You know, I'm not American, and it's the first time that I'm actually experiencing this kind of aggression from afar. Usually I'm much closer to the action. So it's the least I can do to stand with people who actually, you know, would like to see the end of this atrocity.
And I know we're going to be marching over to Chuck Schumer's house.
Yeah.
What would be your message to Chuck Schumer?
Well, I mean, my message to the American establishment, as always, is to stop funding the killing of children around the world, not only in Palestine. Right?
Can you tell me what brings you out here today?
We're witnessing the genocide with our tax-funded dollars, and I don't want him growing up in a world thinking that we can idly stand by while we're complicit in murder. And I reject the idea that, oh, women and children, men too, but what's especially appalling, and all people, what's especially appalling is the number of children and babies that have been murdered by our taxpayer money, our money. And we don't have money for daycare, universal child care, but we have money to murder people in a white supremacist, bloodthirsty desire for a land grab.
And why is it important that the children come out today?
It's their future, it's their present, it's their siblings. We have on this the name of a young person who was under the age of 1 who was murdered by Israel. He's 10 months. He was 10 months.
It's terrible.
How does the world not end for a parent losing their child?
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
Now, I want to do a little bit of a call and response because I think that the children of Gaza and their demands need to be heard by Senator Schumer. They need to be heard by the entire world. So, I'm going to say one line and you're going to repeat it after me. We come now to shout.
We come now to shout!
And invite you to protect us.
And invite you to protect us!
We want to live.
We want to live!
We want peace.
We want peace!
What would you tell Schumer?
Convince violence and stop federal! You're a terror state! And we don't want your dirty war! We want to free Palestine!
I just want to say that my great-grandparents survived the Holocaust and many did not. And Hamas didn't start with this. This started in 1948 when 7,050 people were removed from their homes, and people who live in Gaza right now were moved to Gaza, and now they're bombing that place as like a jail.
Thank you so much.
If Schumer was in front of me, I would say, go up to your house and do your part. Save these Palestinian people. This is not right.
First of all, if Schumer was in front of me right now, I would ask him, why are you supporting killing children? Why are you supporting trapping innocent people? Why are you supporting Israel, the occupators of Palestine, Gaza, everyone in Palestine? Why are you killing these children? Why are you doing this? Why are you supporting the ones who are hurting the Palestinians, the innocent, and you're supporting You're not supporting the victims. You're supposed to support the victims because they are experiencing. They're getting PTSD. They are getting like very bad flashbacks about what is happening to them. If I was a kid inside of Gaza, I would say I would want to have Palestine be free and for me to not be died, for me to not be killed. Because guess what? If Israel is going to kill me, and I say, please have mercy on me, I'm just a little kid, they will not care. They will not give a crap. They will literally not care at all. They will just kill me for no reason.
Every single day, thousands of kids and thousands of adults and thousands of people die every single day. America doesn't care. Canada doesn't care. All these countries don't care.
But who cares? We care, right?
We care. Every day, kids wonder if they're next. Their homes get destroyed. When Israel sends warnings that they're gonna bomb their house, by the time they get down, they're already dead. They get bombed and they get destroyed on the rubble. Every single day, kids die and die and die. They get trapped under the rubble and they're bombing hospitals back to back like it's Call of Duty.
Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
What would you say to your friends in Gaza?
I would say to my friends in Gaza that we are trying to help them, but not a lot of the elected officials are helping because they don't want to. They're worried that Israel will turn on them, so they are just helping genocide.
But who are we with?
We are with Palestine. We are trying to stop the fire and help Palestine.
What I would say to my friends in Gaza is, Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry. We will never let you die.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
We will never let you die.
I would say Salam Alaikum, which means may peace and blessings be upon you, because we have been attacked.
Israel and America lie a lot. They said that Palestine has weapons of mass destruction. That was a lie. They have absolutely zero weapons. They're just getting murdered over and over.
Yeah, we remember that lie when the Iraq War happened, right? We remember that lie.
I would say to one of my friends in Gaza, if I had one, I would say, you should say this to the Israel government. I would say, you cannot do this genocide in front of our eyes or ever again.
So my Oma and Opa were German Jews. They survived the Holocaust. 6 million people did not. And we were taught never again for anyone. And that means now. And what we're seeing is another genocide. It is clear to me what's happening. It's clear to my family. And we cannot stand by and watch. We cannot. And my children cannot watch. You know, it is absolutely outrageous what's going on in our name as Jews. They're using our history and our suffering to justify this genocide. And we got to stop it.
Absolutely.
And I'm also here as someone who's paying my taxes, and they're using my money to support this genocide, sending $14 billion to kill families and children and parents and grandparents in Gaza. It's unacceptable.
Absolutely.
So I'm here with my family.
And what would be your message to Schumer or any elected officials that are taking part in this?
The elected officials, we voted you in. And you are not listening to the people, not only of New York, but globally. There's a global movement calling for a ceasefire. There's not a global movement asking for this to continue. It is a very small group of Zionists in Israel that do not represent Jewish people. They do not represent the Jewish community. And it's really a dangerous mistake to conflate Judaism and Zionism. It's not a Jewish value.
Right, because
genocide is not a Jewish value.
we see people who are standing up for Palestinians being called anti-Semitic when they
Calling
denounce
anti-Semitic.
Israel's actions.
And they're calling Jewish people like me self-hating Jews. And let me tell you, I'm not self-hating. And I'm part of a very loving community who's Jewish. We claim our Judaism, and we know the difference between Zionism and Judaism. And what's going on in Israel and the Zionist philosophy is not a Jewish value.
Occupation, no!